while a lot of times, you know, if we have infections, we have little things we can try to do to prevent them. A lot of times we need to go to the source and find, why do we feel like we have an infection? Is it something that I'm eating or drinking, or is it my muscles? Or do I have more of a advanced bladder pain condition that needs medication or other treatments?
So I had that condition. It was Diet Coke. I drank too much Diet Coke. I gave it up 14 years ago, and the minute I stopped, all those, I mean, it was literally, it felt like a UTI all the time. And they're like, no, that was it.
Yeah, and we don't really think about it, but we have to remember that our kidneys are filtering our blood. Any toxin, anything that the body doesn't want to keep, it delivers through the kidneys, and then the bladder has to store it, right? So the bladder is the holding bay for all of these toxins, essentially. And they found that the most common ones are caffeinated drinks, carbonation, just even sparkling water, artificial sweeteners is a big one, and then really acidic foods or spicy foods. So all these things, it's all the good stuff, really. It's all the really delicious things that we love. But that Crystal Light, that Diet Coke, even decaf coffee or tea, if we consume too much, that poor bladder is like trying to hold on to it, but it doesn't want to. We also know that in women who have these bladder pain conditions, that hydrating with plain water is going to be more helpful. So a lot of times we don't want to drink water because we're like, it's going to hurt, I'm going to pee again. But what you're doing is you're flushing that bladder out. We want to get all those toxins out of there. So we actually try to increase our plain water intake to help flush that out and get through those UTI symptoms.
That makes sense. It works. That's a dream. I was like, oh my gosh, now if I even like have more than one cup of coffee. I mean, I've kind of learned what my body, I can feel it, and I'm like, oh no, you got to stop.